how do you guys deal with comments and shit? It's pretty impressive how you guys can just like basically completely disregard it, ignore it, and just kind of internalize the fact that you guys are good with who you are and what you're doing on the court, and that's all that really matters, and the people that are around you that care for you. If I was in this generation with all this comments and these people just hating, I would quit ball. I'd be like, yo, I can't do this.
I've had a few of the boys this year reach out to me about that, and they do struggle with it. May not be open about it, but it does get to them. Some of the stuff they say is some pretty demeaning stuff. The fact that some of the guys that have talked to me that they played through it, it's impressive to me.
I've never had anything too crazy to the fact where it was like it really got to me. But I mean, like, obviously, like the Saints VC games, that's a pretty hostile environment, and people say stuff, but I mean, it's like give them the benefit of the doubt because it's like the heat of the moment, right? You're really competitive, and obviously, those guys are representing their school, representing our school, and like on the court, everyone's super competitive, and you want to give it everything you got. But like after the games, I feel like everyone's good kids, at the end of the day, and like sometimes like sometimes like people just like say certain stuff, like they might not be in the right kind of like headspace at the time. But me personally, like I don't want to judge anyone off a comment they make or something like that, because like you never know what someone's going through. Like that person that made that comment too, like they could be in a bad space where they don't really mean it. So it's like at the end of the day, I kind of just give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay,
Man,
that's
a
a
lot of
noble
maturity.
take.
Holy
That's a noble take for sure.
Do you get hate?
Like, honestly, no. Like, not really.
Maybe it doesn't get no hate.
No. Like, I don't know. I've, like, people have, like, started chants saying, like, you're a bitch. But, like...
Whoa.
That was at Brookswood. That was a crazy one. I think that was...
That happened?
Yeah. But it was, like, grade, like, 9 boys. Like, it was, like...
Like, you're, like
yeah,
that?
Yeah. It was, like, in junior. That was, like... Yeah, that was probably the craziest thing that I've, like, had.
They allowed that?
Yeah. And it was, like, during school. So, like, teachers were there.
That's crazy.
I'm not really sure. They were, like, saying, number 5, you're a bitch. Like, chanting it.
Wow.
And that was probably, like, the one that was like, oh, what? Like, what? And then...
Because it doesn't make sense to you.
Yeah, because I'm like, I didn't do anything. Like, what?
Maybe it's like, and like the polar opposite of
like,
that.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Because especially when it doesn't make sense, you're like...
Yeah, I'm like, okay, what? Like, that has nothing to do with basketball at all. Like, I don't know. That one I was like, okay, like, really? I didn't really know how to, like, react. And then I kind of just went to the bench and I was like, okay, like, that was weird. And then I'm like, you know what? They're just mad that I'm playing good. Like, that's kind of how I just was like, okay, they're mad. Like, they're mad that I'm doing good and, like, beating their team. And we ended up beating Brookswood. And, yeah, they were just mad about it. So I'm like, okay, like, whatever. I'm going to go and keep playing good. And, like, yeah, I keep showing them up and whatever. Like, I don't know. I just kind of, like, let it roll off my back and just kept doing what I was doing.